Cycle City has figured out sustainable design. Check out how they use tires and bamboo as flooring. So Joe, tell me a little bit about what is special about this rec room here.
Well, wherever possible, we used recyclable materials. And if you look at the floor, this floor is all recyclable material. Much of which came from tires, from rubber tires that are normally just thrown away. In this case, they're shredded and they're made into this flooring material. And this is very functional, very easy to clean. It's a little less expensive than tiling it or using some material that's not recyclable. And it's done everything that we wanted to do. This was a plus. It worked just as we had hoped. And it's also comfortable it almost feels like you're on a carpet.
Yeah.
Very comfortable.
A lot of people in Hawaii are familiar with bamboo.
Mm-hmm.
Why would it, as a wood flooring, be considered good for sustainability?
Well, for a number of reasons. First of all, you're using a local product for the most part. A lot of this is shipped in, but you're using a local product for the most part. So you've got the sustainable design and recycling elements that are married into using the local product. You cut the bamboo stalks off, you make the flooring with it, and it grows back.
Most people don't know that bamboo is actually a grass, a very durable grass. It grows much faster than conventional flooring materials like oak or pine. It grows so fast that some people say you can actually see it grow.
That is also a consideration, but the primary consideration is using a product that automatically replenishes itself. That's the primary factor.
Without imported oil, how will we power Hawaii's future? One answer lies in our rich agricultural heritage. Where sugarcane and pineapple once grew, our fields can be green again, with energy crops to fuel vehicles and to generate electricity for island homes and businesses. Let's make the switch to biofuels. Working together, we can create a clean, local, renewable energy economy for generations to come.
Welcome back to Go Green Hawaii. Cycle City has a facility that is state-of-the-art, using alternative energy sources and recyclable materials. When Joe Nicolai had to decide on a sign for his building, he kept right in line with his design concepts. This sign, is it a new sign or does it kind of go to the whole idea that you got going on here?
That's a recycled sign. I installed that sign in 1963, and when we built this facility, we kept looking at this sign and said, God, we've got to be able to save this sign, particularly since it's grandfathered in. And we managed to take it from the old address where it was at and moved it over here without breaking anything. And we got it installed, and there it is. That's our recycled 43-year-old sign.
Wow. That's amazing.
They don't make signs like this anymore.
Joe Nicolai isn't done with this amazing building. He has plans to expand his sustainable design concepts to other projects on the island.
We're very excited of the possibility of working with Hawaiian Electric to advance these concepts. The legislature, I think it was 2 years ago, mandated that by a certain date Hawaiian Electric had to have a certain percentage of the total energy that they're generating from non-fossil fuel sources. So you probably read in the paper about to put a wind farm out in some areas. And as I said earlier, I'm looking forward, hopefully, to partnership with them to help achieve our vision and theirs. And create this beacon that I mentioned before for others to be able to see and touch and hopefully take those ideas and those concepts and utilize them themselves. We have what most areas in the world doesn't have. We have basically 365 days of sun a year, and that's a huge benefit. We have trade winds virtually all the time. That's a huge benefit. We have the highest cost of utility expense in the United States. That's a negative, but in the sustainable design concept that we're talking about, it's a positive, because your return on the investment you make for sustainable design concepts is going to be quicker. So yeah, to answer your question, yes, absolutely. This is the ideal place to advance these concepts. This is the ideal place for us to try new things in sustainable design. And I think if we do it right, we do it collectively and get everybody behind it, that it would even be a tourism draw. That there would be people wanting to come here to see how we achieve these visions.
Being green, even just a little bit, can make a big difference. If you have any questions or comments, or just want to learn more about living green, visit our website at gogreenhawaii.com. I'll see you next week, and remember, go green, Hawaii. Go Green Hawaii is sponsored by the Hawaiian Electric Company.